All right, Jonathan, action pack. So we're gonna run the Fiji Sweets system. This is the different type of snack products. So this is the MU1095, which has the lane gate in the front, which gives you a little bit better accuracy. This is the lane gate. So you have a bulk and a dribble. You have a hopper gate. This you might raise up lower depending on the flow and the size weight. So if you're doing a larger weight, you want to bring that up a little bit. And that's kind of like the lowest setting, looks about 1 inch is what we tested it. So we set it up for all these programs that they asked for here. And we just have, we're dumping it into a box. We'll run a couple bags as well. So you see the 5-pound kit in the back, the little bit larger kit that you'll swap over when you're doing larger weights. And then we have the sealer and Jerry, the assistant. So yeah, let's plug it in. And so basically when you first plug it in, it's gonna say action pack and give our telephone number, which you can call to talk to Jerry if you like. And so what you're seeing there is just basically 921 is the startup program, and the other one is just the live display, meaning that, you know, if you press down a little bit on the bucket, you know that it's registering the weight. So you will attach it to compressed air. Let me just show you that. So yeah. So you'll see this basically you just supply it with air. So super easy. It's not supposed to come out like that, but that's fine. So you have, we're running about 60, so anywhere 50, 60 is fine. This is an attachment if you were to ever run a vacuum elevator. So that's an option, it's just plugged. You have the solenoid, one open and close the buckets, one open and close the gates. So you don't really need to know too much about that. But so air and electricity, and the same thing with the sealer. So basically all you're gonna do is when you turn it on, you're just gonna turn it on, and then we usually just turn everything on. The conveyor speed that you'll set to whatever works for you, on and off. And we found, you know, around 240 is fine. Has the bag counter, so has a dead plate, so you can move this this sealer around wherever you want. Some people like to have it, you know, a little bit closer. And then so you have in the back here, you have 2 adjustments for raising the head, and then also raising the conveyor height. So depending on how high your operators are and what settings you are, you can play around with that. All right, so we're pretty much ready to start running, and we've tuned this already for speeds and accuracy. So we'll run the 8-ounce program. So recall program, followed by the 2-digit code, which is 08. So 8 ounces, so he's just showing you the target weight there. All right.
It's slightly under, just to account for products falling.
Yeah.
In the air. That's the reason it's not
a little
exactly
bit low.
8. Yeah.
Okay, so now all you would do, the scale zeroes itself every time that you press start. So he slid the bag up on the funnel. He's gonna press start. You'll see it zeroes out. Does a bulk and the dribble, and you can see just a tiny bit to get the accuracy. So you can play around with these speeds if if having that exactly 8 ounces, or if you don't mind giving a little bit faster, you can give a little bit. So yeah, he stepped on the pedal and then dumps it into the bag, and then now it just basically puts the bag in the sealer. And so after you play around with this a little bit, you'll find the speed and the height and everything that that works for you. So it's really easy to set up. Yep.
You can see it. Some numbers.
Yeah, so it has the embossing wheel in there too that comes with the sealer. And so now you can see the next one is ready to rock. So you'll see the green light there.
A little bit because it is just so they can see.
Yeah, so
we
sometimes
get a little bit of blockage here, so I'm just going to raise the gate a little bit more just to help ensure that this is going to come out smoothly.
Sometimes with a little bit bulkier product, you need to raise the gate up a little bit. So it's ready again.
Like a millimeter or two, just fine tune.
So, and then see, the scale is way faster than Jerry. So there's a couple different ways. Normally the sealer is a little bit closer underneath the funnel, and then the operator is actually sitting down, or if they prefer to stand up, either one. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to do about 10 a minute. But we're gonna just step on the pedal now to show you a couple dumps of it just dumping into the box. So you can kind of see, like, you know, how fast you're going there. So it's going, it's a tiny bit overweight, which is, you know, just a few, but you can see the speed, you know, you're probably about 12 a minute there. So let's show them how to run a different weight.
All right.
So if you want to run a different weight, it's really easy. You just stop it, you dump it so that you can get that weight out of there. And then let's say we want to run the 16-ounce program. So all you're going to do is just press recall program, followed by the code, which will be in the manual, which is probably 16. You know, we kind of try to make it as easy as possible for you. Okay, yep. So then basically just press run. It's already been set up for you. So that's why we asked for the product here. And then let's show them the 2-pounder after this. Yeah. So see, it's already been set up for speed and accuracy, so all that stuff is ready. And so yeah, let's stop it and do the other one real quick.
All right, one more.
Okay.
You can see
Yeah.
it's right there.
Yep.
I mean, you just might have 1 or 2 beeps of speed adjustment.
Yeah. So when you're changing to the different bucket, we make it really easy for you. First, you'll take off the bucket, take off the air. It's just a little cradle that it fits in. You know, you can see that. The quick disconnect funnel. Yep, key slots. Yep. Yeah. So usually you just kind of want to get the top in there, and the bottom will cradle right in there like that, and then you just push the connector in. And you kind of got to be tough with it, and then it closes the door. And then now you know, your recall program, and then he stored this one under 02, and then yep, 200, which is 2 pounds on this one. When you're running the larger bucket, is in pounds. All right, so he likes to raise the gate up a little bit to get the flow a lot more, all the way, okay? And then this way, you know, you have more product in the pan. And then, so don't worry about what's on the screen, because every time you press start, it's gonna zero itself out.
And another important thing too is before you hit run stop, make sure your bucket is empty.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's gonna tear in the beginning, and anything that's in there is gonna be considered not there. And then you could have overfills from that point on. So, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no problem. Go. So now you can see. So 2 pounds, you have the bulk and the dribble, just like the other weight, and then you're good to go. So it's pretty easy, self-explanatory. So let's stop it here.
Yep.
So you stop it, dump it. And so what I was gonna say, that's pretty much it on the scale for now. Oh, what I was gonna say is if you want to make it a little bit faster, you can actually take the gate off completely, but that's more for advanced users. You know, once you start, you're gonna have twice a bit of flow, and then you're gonna have to slow the speeds down. So to go faster and slower when you're running, pressing these buttons multiple times will do what you want. So that's pretty much it about the scale. And the only other thing to know about the sealer is when you go to turn it off, you want to turn the heater off for about 20 minutes. And what that will do is you don't want the sealing bands to stop on the hot heater. That will break them and fray them. Yeah, so everything should be ready to go in just a few days.